How do you ask a soldier to kill and die for a lie? Out of curiosity, what's the lie?
There's no lying about it, and there's no curiosity about it. But
well, your sign says something about lying.
That's what my sign says. It's self-explanatory. If you follow the news,
the question is the lie. What is the lie?
If you follow the news, you know what it means.
Oh, so you're not willing to state your position?
So are you over here to provoke something?
No, not at all.
Well, then go back over there.
I would love to understand what it is that you're explaining.
We're not here to have a dialogue.
Okay.
If you're here to provoke something, keep it up.
No, not at all.
Well, then go back there.
So you're not here to have a dialogue? Is that what you said?
I said, is that what you're here to do?
I said I'm here to have a dialogue.
You're here to provoke something.
No, not at all. I'm asking what's your position.
No, you're willing to provoke. You're willing to provoke.
How am I provoking by asking questions?
Are you here?
I am here, right here. I'm not a mirage. I'm real. Good afternoon. I'd like to understand. Great, thank you. I'd like to understand how he lied. What's the lie that he said? Your sign says Bush lied and thousands died. The implication is that Bush said a lie, and because of that lie, everybody died. The thousands of people who were on your sign. What was his lie? Thank you. I guess it's hard to back up your signs, isn't it? So question, I take it that you're against the war on terrorism or against the war on Iraq, or what are you against?
I'm against violence.
The violence, okay.
I guess that's...
So would you be against violence in response to a violent act? For example, say somebody tries to attack you and your husband attacks them back. Are you against that form of violence?
Are you with the press or just...
No, just a citizen.
I don't care if you take my picture. I'm out here all the time. But I don't really feel like answering your questions.
Okay, because it's difficult to back up a claim that all violence is wrong, right? Violence is not inherently evil unless used by
You know what I've discovered
an evil
since
person.
I've been protesting, since I've been an activist, is that there are a few people who come up to you, the militarists, and they really are sincerely interested in what you have to say. And then there are people more like yourself who really just want to provoke an argument and are
I'm
not
trying to provoke.
Well, they're not really interested at all in what you have to say. Their mind is already made up, and that's fine. It's a free country. But I'd be wasting my time, talking to you.
You can persuade me. I'm giving you the floor. Persuade me that your statement is true.
You know what? I'm not interested in engaging with you. I'm sorry.
But you won't have a lot of people coalescing to your side unless you're able to make a coherent argument. It's going to be difficult. I'm willing to give any of you guys a chance to back up the claim that all violence is bad. That was your claim.
Would you like to pitch some straw man questions for which you've already plotted out the 3 or 4 answers that people can give, and then that will give you a feeling of power and control.
How about
in a world that's filled with uncertainty and vast multifarious dimensions? You're going to pitch up straw man questions for us, and we're going to stand here and just fill up your digital video, which then you can go and you can clip parts of it, and you can send those around to people on the internet for your self-aggrandizement. Make a name for yourself as a really great reporter, and you'll be able to get new chips and make money.
A small correction: it's not a straw man question; it's a straw man argument. The questions can't be straw man; the arguments are straw man. But I'm willing to give you the floor so that you could explain how it's possible to achieve strength through peace. For example, the radical Muslims, the Islamic fundamentalists, if they see you treating them with peace while they're attacking you, is that a...
which ones? It depends on which ones.
Okay, let's say
them. Who are you exactly talking about?
How about the type of terrorists that are willing to fly a plane into a building? That type of terrorist. Would you say that a effective form of warfare would be vehemently treating them with peace?
Your question includes several semantic parts.
Okay.
One is a type of terrorist.
Radical Islamic terrorist.
you're talking about ones willing to commit suicide.
Yes,
And
like the
also-
ones who
yeah.
attacked us September 11th.
And so what's your question again? It's a rather complicated question because it has so many semantic elements. Can you boil it down to a simpler question?
Let's look at your simple sign which says strength through peace. What does that mean?
What about the line of inquiry that you started? Are you abandoning that line of inquiry?
The implication of this sign is that you can defeat an enemy with peace.
This sign says what it says. You know,
And what does it mean to you?
it means that strength
It says
strength
strength.
is
I see.
achieved and preserved through peace. And
How about military strength?
let's you asked me what my sign means.
Well, your sign is all-encompassing. It means that all types of strength can be achieved through peace. So if that's an all-encompassing
I didn't say
statement,
that all
that
types-
includes the military strength as well. Unless you want to qualify
The
the word strength.
has numerous meanings, and so does peace. And so I was going to try to clarify what I
Sure.
meant by the sign.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. Let's examine the last 50 to 100 years of history in which market economics proved to be more productive, more durable, more resilient than command-based economics.
Yes.
This is an example of what can happen when a society is bound together through contract, through consensual arrangements, and instead of through force, instead of through gangs or large accumulations of power and armed force being applied by one group against another. So
Okay.
that's the basic. That gets you in the basic ballpark of what the sign is about.
So your explanation, correct me if I'm wrong, included that
So
you
if
didn't
the-
include military strength. Like when you say peace
Let me
through
explain.
strength.
You asked me what is the deal with
Yeah.
roadside signs. The only thing you can
Actually,
do. The
I
only
want-
thing
I
can
wanted
do-
you to address
we'll
a
get around
simpler
to that.
question.
We'll get around to that.
So
the only thing you can
military
do with the roadside
strength
sign,
is not included in it. Military
Yes, it
strength,
is.
right? Oh, okay.
Let
So
me
you can
finish.
achieve military strength through peace.
Okay, well, if you're just going to talk,
You know
then
what?
this is
He's
not an
not
interview.
really interested
This
in what
isn't an
you have
interview.
to
This
say.
is
He's not interested in
Bill
what you-
O'Reilly hatchet job. So get the fuck out of here, all right?
What it
We're
is
not
that you're
here
explaining.
to have a dialogue.
Get the fuck out.